oh, hide your kids, hide your wife. Because I can't, I can't stand, see, this is what I'm saying, these little bitches. I can't stand no shit like that, man, because I never hit nobody. My husband, and that's why I want these motherfuckers dead. Start using them. They couldn't move, but they stole the family and did whatever the fuck they want to do. They killed family, stole me, killing them, beating them, doing all this shit. It's like, is this the United States government? What the fuck is this? Soft, but they're not ghetto. They wasn't ghetto. They not rambunctious. They don't talk to people crazy. I think that's they are some a long time ago in high school. That's what I think. Now the brown one could be a little mean. Like she just stick to her own shit. She just very, I don't know, she just very to herself. She's very structured, very organized and structured. But I think they almost taking these girls, also turn them into boys. Maybe to save their life or something. I don't know. But we have a high priestess in reverse, and then we have the 5 cups in reverse. Now, let's say they did this 10 years ago. Maybe they did it 5 years ago. How many? It's a big chunk of time. Or they just, like I told you, my person used to like to drink, right? Every day. And the person just stopped all of a sudden. So they might just took him out, let him get really fucked up. But they gave him the money. They did something with my money or something and gave it to him or something like this. I don't know. I'm just, or to somebody. This is somebody's story. And instead of stop drinking, the person is out there. They just really fucked up now. With some bitch that wanted them to get drunk and get liver cancer and die and just let them get, like, the person could have been with me and had just like a shot every day or something, or just a little half a pint of something every other day or just on the weekend. But if they with another person, the person is like giving them like gallons to drink or something. Like, I don't know. I'm just thinking something like this. There's also another feminine energy here that could be a heavy drinker. Or somebody's partying with a family or a group of people that drink a lot. King of Swords in the reverse. So something's like calling a claim something. Like 2 is better than 1. So there could have been 2 dads doing 2 separate totally things. And that's what I'm just figuring out. Like something like this. King of Swords in reverse. These could be like land developer, property owners, something like this. I don't know. I would choose to take my crown so I can sit really high and look low. Like actually have a seat, right? Because the Empress sit high. She sit high and look low. People might think that you think you prideful or high and mighty or something. It's just the brain, the mindset that God gave you. But if somebody's been chipping away at that, especially for me, or trying to downgrade me or force me down, or that's what I said, you could somebody could be suffering from downcast syndrome. That means there's nothing mentally wrong with you, but people are stealing your intel and it's making you not be able to catch a lot of things that you need to catch for somebody with your caliber or responsibility, because nobody can strip the Empress. Nobody is supposed to strip the Empress, and nobody can move the Empress. So they could strip her and move, but there's certain things about her that's just never going to change. She's going to still be acting like the Empress. It's just how she will be able to handle her kingdom or to take care of her people or her business. So people think that they can try to strip your business and they can still have business, and they don't have no business. They're not supposed to have no business. That's kind of like what I'm getting. So it's almost like the real family is like, come back to us. We need you. We're hurting. But they don't understand what the people they signed up with. it's not an option because these people are controlling the communication or a narrative. Wonder energy. This Wonder Jones or Wonder Woman. Somebody's a Jones or something like this here, or the Jones Show. Somebody, yeah, the Jones Show tarot. I mean, not tarot, but channel. Somebody's not crying anymore. Because I think these people could have been promised, like, you guys are going to all go ahead and your mom will get the message later. But somebody cut the communication, like they cut the cord or something. That's what it feels like. So we got the Empress here in the upright. So the mom could be the real Empress in the upright. And there's this Jones Show or this Wonder Jones or this Marquita, like a witch. It's like a person that comes in to divide. Okay? Or as a substitute or something like this. Or a stripper. Somebody that gets with somebody when they are succubus, incubus, because they're also taking people hostage, kidnapping people, moving them around, manipulating the energy, manipulating space, time, or whatever like this. With these mommy Watson energies. I was about to say something. Okay. In order to have the person with the power or money or something like this under their command. But some of these people are hooked up with agencies that are higher learning. So it's like somebody acting stupid with you could be how somebody was doing me. Acting stupid with me, but they know they was doing higher learning shit. And then they got with somebody that sees higher than their learning. Or somebody dark with this high priestess in reverse. This person could be sending a hit out on someone. A high priestess in reverse. This is the truth, okay? A high priestess in reverse don't care. They don't want to give up something, some finances or something like this. This could be some kind of piracy or something like this. But something is getting blocked anyway. Because somebody is trying to traffic someone. They could be claiming somebody's body. This is one group claiming a body of someone they're not supposed to be claiming. Somebody else is claiming to even be the Empress or to run the Empress, or that they have permission to do something. It's like if something is not active, you can't just, some of these vassals are elements or whatever. So you can't just, there's a protocol. Like if somebody's not, if the right person or somebody is not commanding something, they can't do anything. Like if these people are dying, you have to just put them in the mausoleum or whatever you call that thing, or you have to put them in the tomb, or you have to put them somewhere, you know, until somebody comes and claims the body, like, or something like this, if this is a death. Yeah, but these people are just using them to drain them of their energy here. Yep. And then this is how they end up comatose or in this state. And it's usually somebody that they went off with or ran off with or something like this. Like the two kids that was on that trip. Sometimes I'm thinking that these people don't even know what they're doing. They don't know that, like, it's like two people could be just thinking that they're going on a trip. But if somebody's flipped that switch and start controlling that person in the middle of your trip, you in trouble. Three of Swords. The moon energy in reverse. Because I'm only thinking about this because I saw that Tooth and somebody else, maybe a child or something, was safe in the north. But this could be, like I said, if there was a compound or something like this that got broken down or something like this, my person could have got convinced to join a cult, or some type of off the grid something, took the girls with them. Like, oh, this is the place, we're going to a place where this is where you can do this and people are safe because whatever's going on with this war, you know, we're being targeted differently. Don't worry about the Empress, she'll be okay. But this time the Empress may not be okay, be honest with you. And, you know, somebody just wanted to get that person over there and just give them everything that they want and need. And they could have traded off these daughters. Like money change and situations change people. Or somebody could have even got mind control. And then the man is no longer able to take care of his daughters or protect them in some kind of way. Three of Pentacles, or this is what somebody's planning on doing. King of Wands. This is all about like energy harvesting through sex, or sex through sex. I mean, this same harvesting used to go on, I think, but it was more on like the 80s and shit like this. Like, it's like, oh, I said that I wanted to grow up or whatever, I take it all back. And then showed a whole bunch of kids outside like playing and laughing and everything like this. It was like a little clip. Now, it's like with a loving situation or something like this, the energy was still being nobody was like, I don't think it was this dark. Whatever we're dealing with today is something really dark. Somebody came and changed the narrative, or this is like Deuteronomy 28, like these people are going to come in and come bring you down low and come up high. This could be people that was happy that they had like a fallen angel, or a celebrity that wasn't like, you know, a local celebrity now. Somebody, you know, not rapping no more. They've been rapping for, or dancing or whatever it is, for 20 years. And then, you know, somebody find out that this person live around them or something. Like, I don't know. It's something like this. All right. And then we have this Queen of Swords. This could also be a Queen of Swords energy that wants you to notice, that's wrapped up in trafficking, right? Because I feel like this person's trying to act like they not, or they trying to act like they wasn't the ones that got these people into trafficking. But somebody could be hearing your story and seeing something a different way, and they feel bad about what they did, but I don't know. I don't know. These is like different. This is separate from what the Empress is. It's not, that is not her concern. This is separate. Like somebody got led away. Somebody got led away big time. This could be also like, I feel like I was a Queen of Cups for a brief second for a certain masculine or some masculines a while ago. This is when the daughters were still the original ones and they were under my feet probably, you know. Also, you know, I was still hanging out with friends and stuff like this. So there was, if these are watchers or something like this, this is what they wanted to see. It's not that I'm stale or dying out or getting whatever. No, it's just that whatever the watchers were paying attention to is not there anymore, and they're not originals. So when you get replacements, it's like hollowed out people or something. I don't know. This is how I'm looking at it. But somebody could be trying to sacrifice this male so that they don't have to be burdened, or they don't get caught for this trafficking here. Like somebody's changing. I don't know why they're doing this, or this is weird, because it's almost like this Queen of Swords in reverse wants this fucking Empress. They always have. This is somebody that wants you to be fed up with this person, not want to feel bad for this person, not want to help this person. But I just feel like that's not, you know, somebody's getting judgment here, because somebody could have gotten rid of somebody or something like this so that the truth will not be told. Okay, this is like people that's like in a zoo, or you know how you will see people in trafficking places or in them tunnels, and they be holding their nose and the kids be all in the cages and stuff like this. It's like somebody going to try to play like they didn't know that these was the Empress's people. But they trying to act like they didn't know this is the Empress's family. So somebody could be trying to do something heroic, or like, oh, this man is horrible, he did this with these children. But in this case, it's just somebody's fucking insane. Somebody is just mentally ill. Like, I'm telling you, it's some people that need to be lined up like the motherfuckers did at the motherfucking by sacrificing people on YouTube, bitch. These are people that convinced somebody at some point in time, ice or otherwise, that some people is not good with a person and that they should be somewhere else or something like this. Do you hear what I'm saying? And somebody gave the children and the people in good families, like innocent families, like really innocent people, pure people before the destruction. Now, I can't tell you what the kids is like now if somebody took them. They might be just, I might not even be able to recognize them. But you know what I'm saying. Could have even been a burial. And somebody just ain't say nothing. Like, I wonder if people going to burials of their own old body. Yeah. This person don't want to be burdened about whatever this is that happened to this man that was being trafficked. There's also a daughter or a child that's next to you or right around you, or they were at some point in time. This person was being trafficked with the father. It's like somebody stole a father and a daughter, or um, it's tricky because I told y'all with some of these people, wombs were being messed with. So these is people that could have found out, well, it's not really your daughter because, you know, or some shit like this. Or these women that do this shit, they be playing around with other women's wombs, knowing that in approximately this many years, when we want to traffic this child, let's show the person now that the child is not theirs, and then they will turn wicked towards the person. And then, but these are the bitches that switched out the babies out of the womb, switched out the embryos or whatever. Now they with these men, the men got more money because they stole the money from the empress or their woman. Go off thinking they about to have this life, and then the daughters is being pimped or trafficked. It's not how you think. The best mother in the world could be having her children being trafficked right under her nose right now. Because I'm telling you, what they're using now is not... These are like grandmothers and shit like this. Like, you thought, you know, you're like, my mom, I trust my mom with my kids 100%, blah, 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 blah. And that's not your fucking mom anymore. Do you get what I'm saying? This is the truth. It's not your fucking mom. I was at their house. I'm at their house all the time. I seen them with the kids. It ain't no way. Well, you're not understanding about... I'm hearing circuit breakers. Like, something is not right. So, again, somebody knows the truth. Now, when it comes to judgment, this could be like a mother and a father and a child at any age. Like, this is how me and my family was after all the big girls left. It was just me, my person, and my youngest, even though she ain't this little. Now, somebody was trying to put this family under judgment, or these could be children that were taken and you didn't realize it, and they're putting you under... They're trying to put somebody under judgment. And I'm telling you, the truth is that if they think that I'm the last one still standing here, now this is the Empress here now, right? But the Empress is this woman, and this woman is the truth. But somebody knows this. Oh, somebody got away? Okay. Listen, these are foreign intelligence here. This is the truth. And they're coming in with the Knight of Wands to finish it off. Because there's a new race here. Like, you hearing what I'm telling you? You hearing what I'm telling you? And they don't want you to have shit. They don't want Americans to have nothing. These are so-called women, individual, or people, or aliens, or it's something like this. Somebody's protecting what they think about not letting... They're protecting this status. Like, Americans, we want Americans broke when we come up in here with this Trojan horse or whatever this is. The new Green Deal, G7, whatever it is. And it's like, not so fast. They don't want anybody that has ties to this soil, old blood, that have the white people, which is the real old blood. They don't want them. They don't want us having power. They're done using our white privilege, trying to act like white privilege with they fake accounts of all these Trayvon Martin stuff like this. These people are using my status or other people's status that are these trusted people that will never turn their back on their nation, and they can't touch us in a way they can't touch us in a way that they could even people that's in the military, because we're connected to something else. So they'll touch everything else around you, right? Um, yeah, they just can't. So they can even infiltrate police departments, things like this, but they're not supposed to infiltrate these energies here. But what they can do is stop your money and get other people to be agreeable with this. These someone say somebody trying to trap somebody here so that they can traffic a person. This would be like, okay, so I'm new to this county. There's family members that have been in this county since I was a little kid, since I was born. But I'm, for one, is new to this county. You hear? So there's other bloodlines and other people that could be feeling like they've been in this county longer. The old bloodlines of this county are the ones that's doing this. Do you understand? And I, as a Christ, don't have to regard the old families or nothing. I ain't said I'm here and doing something different, and you're going to back the fuck up, and you're going to get your fucking hands off my stuff. And you're going to back the fuck up off of me, and you're not going to threaten me. And you're not going to be worried about what I look like, what I smell like, what I taste like, how much money I got, or none of that shit. As long as my shit is paid here, you don't have nothing to say here. Your fucking kids is going to start coming up missing. This is in the Bible, and God said, okay, you want to do that? Then it's time for your children to start dying. Because these people could have been stepping out of their counties, going to other counties and doing this shit to other people's kids. And they have been preserving their families and making their families strong. And it's going to be time for your fucking kids to die. Queen of Cups in reverse. I told you this is Mommy Watson energy here. This could also be first generationers that have been settled down in the background using the white privilege to create problems. These are black people too. They were using our status or immunity and our white privilege. See, let's get this shit straight right now. The white privilege don't actually have something all to do with people with light skin. The white privilege is about the people with a pure core energy. That God don't have to check on us because we're going to always do the best we can to do the right fucking thing. Because we are the original people of this fucking soil. Now, in the 80s and shit, something 90s and all this other stuff could have happened to those original family members. But there's one still key core element here, which is that energy. You can call it what you want to. Like I said, the scapegoat, the golden child, whatever, it's all the same. The cash cow, whatever it is. And I said what I said about Jasmine Crockett and them talking about they don't want to hear the tears. But you the ones that brought them on by being brought into this family line, probably even by this father somewhere in the 80s or the 90s with the Parhams. And they know that they have something that belonged to me. All they had to do was give it back to me from the beginning. And you don't want to give it up. You'll ruin the white privilege or this lineage or this bloodline that's always supposed to have a say here before you give it back to me, because I'm the real fucking thing. I'm telling you, somebody trying to trap somebody. It could be for your own good or not. They trying to trap the Empress. Or this trap that this Queen of Cups wanted to put the Empress in. The Empress is in the upright. The Queen of Cups is in the reverse. This is about to sit right next to both of them cards. Somebody could have tried to dig a pit for me, and this Queen of Cups is about to be the one to go down. Also, somebody's like, oh, you can have my soul. What the fuck make you think I need your soul? I already got my own. Who told you I ain't had no soul? And if I didn't, why the fuck would I want yours? I don't know what the fuck you've been doing with yourself throughout your life. Bitch, because if you over here doing this, then you acting like you don't have no soul. This could be somebody that don't have a soul trying to tell you something about your soul. How you know? Something can't be restored here. This could also be somebody's mother or the closest thing to your mother or a clone of your mother or my mother. They might be trying to act like, no, it's my sisters, and the sisters is like, no, bitch, it's you. Or you could be looking at like the auntie that was the most wicked in the family, and you think that have to be the wicked one or the bad seed, but it may not be. It could be your mama, or it could be the aunties or whatever this is that was the closest to you, that was the friendliest to you, or were they? Because I'm starting to think that was a whole setup. When I got into that argument and my dad called me a bad name or something because I was hanging out with a boy until 10 o'clock at night and I was 17. And then I went over there. It's almost like, did somebody kidnap me or started trafficking me from there? This could also be this new shit with this Shell gas station. Yeah, with Shell, they could have did a merger here. You see this Shell right here? It's in reverse. Okay? You see this merger? This could also be a masculine energy that was connected to one of these aunties and then now they met you and they're like, wait a minute. All the time we was being told, the whole family tricked us that this was the golden child, and that's not the golden child. Somebody thought for sure that somebody else was the golden child. On somebody's family somewhere. This don't have to be a family member. This could be a fake family member. This could be a plant, a family plant. Just like they got industry plants, they got family plants. But this is not a good merger. They're saying empowering. I keep getting this, pissing me off every time I see the fucking gas station commercial, the gas commercial. It's pissing me off because somebody's doing something foul. This person, somebody is like nasty. They like talk about sex on their channel all the time. Somebody saying, well, something is powered by that. No, it ain't only powered by that. Stop. And the way that you're doing it is trashy, is running things out really bad. You know, like what body was used as a temple to nourish something, it lasted a long time. These motherfuckers trying to keep me as a baby a long time to keep on using it. So there's something that the original gods was doing that they did with me, and that's what I was formed by. And there's something that these people is just making people like a can of soda to finish up the 24 pack in like a week, crunch the can and throw it out. And these are actual supposed to be people. So even what you producing, you saying whatever you producing is so cheap that it could just be thrown away just like that. So it say I'm a can of something, but this is something like a bottle of wine that is. I keep hearing something about fermented or like cheese aging wine, aging cheese, aging beautifully, fine wine, aging with time, something like this. Aging. I meant to say aging, but you see what I'm saying? And whatever this is, that it's like, it's cheap. It's El Cheapo. China got to be involved. China got to be involved. They could make you a robot that could dance to hell. But it's like the essence. Something is being drained, like the essence, like Monsters Inc. Y'all, like the essence is being drained from something here. And some people then lost some power here. Okay, Ace of Wands, power, and they're not getting it back. And I feel like these people know for a fact. This is somebody like, oh my God, I'm fighting so hard for us. This bitch won't shut up. She's messing up everything. Why is she telling all this stuff? It's not the stuff that I'm saying. It's what you're doing that ruined this, because this person is not a Targaryen. Or if these are Targaryens, they never were. They never were. They were using somebody else's cloak the whole time. They never were. They never were. And now somebody has sat up in it so long. It's either this Queen of Cups got to go or the whole fucking thing got to go. This person was only sticking around to keep you or me or an original out of something until it cracked. Somebody was holding on to it until like, nope, I'm not giving this. Somebody's in that leave it all behind energy because it wasn't yours in the first place. Some people trusted this person. Yep, and this fake King of Cups. Some people trusted, they just wanted to tear it down so that I don't get it, you don't get it, whoever this is. So I was just in the presence of something. Was I just in the presence of something? how I told you guys, just let's use this as a scenario. When I went and asked my dad, like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I was getting crazy and crazy. And then he was like, "Oh, well, they're doing this X, Y, and Z." It's like these people are visitors, like these are wicked people here doing something. Like, I don't know. Something is something here. Yeah, a bad mother, queen of so who I'm talking to was my so-called dad, but it's like, what if this dad got a clone and this one is way far gone? This one is wicked. He's hanging out with my mom and her sisters and stuff. In reality, they're still together. In reality, these people are together now, and they live around that area. And they're prying on, or they're my dad. I could be the only last one here. It's like, uh, don't get what we need, and now it's all tumble. It was like a song, like it's all tumbling down, and we have to start, over again. But it's like, if the person is talking to me, like, I'm like, I don't even have that information no more. Like, whatever I am, when they broke this shit down, you fucked up. I told you, this is the tower energy. The tower is connected regardless of how we look at it. And if you think they thinking it's gonna be me and his dad, or whoever this energy is that holds the dad's body up, or whatever this is, a person that's or something like this, it's almost like they plug into me and they just know what to do because the intel is there. I don't even know what the intel is that they're getting. I just am. See? Somebody that don't care, mother empathy, something like this here. This is not a caring cause or something like this here. Damn. It's none of these people cared, or they don't care, or they're rotten. And there's only one thing what the world needs now is a love, sweet love. And this is not an illusion. I Somebody's trying to look at somebody like they're a cold-hearted person, but I'm the heart, or I'm seeing. And it's also too, like, almost like somebody could be saying, "You'll never get my love again," or "I know I'll never get your love again." And this is not an illusion here, because something that they're right along with these people. Say this is all fourth generation people, but they have one of these women is from the first generation, and it's like the oldest serpent, an old one. So somebody that we like, I'm awakening. These people supposed to be around me. We're supposed to be doing this. These people could have went on or something like this. I don't know. And they said, well, let's just pick this one and say, hell no, something like this. But they did something. But they thought that they was the dirtiest, filthiest people in the world. And I feel like they found people in the world. And that's not an illusion. Some litigations is just bogus here. And this is about to have to cause somebody to walk away. Two of Cups, somebody could be claiming that you don't have children. You could have children, but they could have killed them. That don't take away my title and my shit. Because you didn't do right by the children. This is, that don't take away nothing from me. You might well just write on. Paul died at 7 years old of pneumonia, bitch. That don't take away my title. Yeah, somebody is not sad about something here. They're not panicking anymore. Like somebody was trying to trace to make sure. But is it even that serious? Because y'all letting these crud in there do whatever the fuck they want to do. And they're not even tied to this. So is it that serious to try to make sure you see me had them damn kids? Like, come on, man. Somebody is doing something too much. They're doing something too much. Page of Swords is watching this person that has that still has a or somebody has still got a pure heart or something. And this king does not, or they're like, oh, don't listen to that person. They're just trying to get on you. Somebody's trying to make something crumble forever. This is like the system is okay, but